Hello everyone. As you can see, today we're going to be talking about translations. Now on the board I have written a definition and an algebraic expression. We're just going to go over those really quickly. So a translation is when a figure slides from its original spot to a new spot without changing its shape or size. So later on we're going to look at a graph and you're going to be able to see what a translation looks like. And also we have an algebraic expression for our translation. So we have x comma y, which is just our original coordinates, whatever they may be from our point, goes to x plus a comma y plus b. Now the a and the b can mean any number in this expression. So for us to be able to represent it without having numbers already, we put plus a and plus b. But we will get more into this in a second, and you'll be able to better understand what these mean. As I just said, we're going to look at a translation on a graph. So I have my original figure here in orange, which is a triangle ABC, and I have my translated figure, which is in green, which is triangle A prime, B prime, C prime, which I know is my new figure because of these right above the letters, which means prime. And so I need to figure out what is my translation from here to here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick one of my points and I'm going to try to get from, I'm going to pick A, I'm going to try to get from this A to this A. So I like to go down first, so I'm going to go, starting at 1, I'm going to go down to 0. That's 1, 2, 3. So for me to be even with this going down, I have to go down 3. And then I'm going to start here and I'm going to go over until I reach A. And that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. And excuse my graphing and my drawing and everything. I'm human. I'm not perfect. I'm sorry it's not perfect, but I tried. So here, I went to the right, and if we remember from when we were counting and doing number lines and everything, if we go to the right, it's positive. I went to the right 4. So whenever I write the translation, I went down 3 and to the right 4. So as I was saying before, whenever we were counting, remember, when we went to the right, we were positive. When we went down, we were negative. So how can I write this algebraically? I bet that's what you're wondering. To write this algebraically, I would start off with parentheses x comma y, do an arrow, and then I need my x plus whatever however far I went either right or left, because remember this is the x-axis and it goes right and left. So however far I went right or left, and I went right 4, since it's right 4, it's plus 4, comma, and then y is however far I went either up or down. Up is positive, down is negative, and I went down 3, like I put here, so I'm going to have y minus 3. Here is my translation. Here is my algebraic expression. This is what it would look like on a graph. Okay, once again, we are given a figure, this time a trapezoid, and we want to go from here, because this one doesn't have the primes, to here, which does. So we need to figure out our translation. So this time I'm going to go from B to B. And you can pick any point you want on there and just move with it in translations, okay? So I'm going to start here at B. So I'm going to see how far am I able to go down until I'm equal with B prime. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I go down 4, I'm equal with B prime. Now I need to see how far I need to go over to get to B prime. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and I went 3 to the right. Okay, so once again, how do I write this algebraically? Start off x comma y. Now do x. Remember, your x is your left and right. So whichever way you went left and right, and I went right 3, and right means positive. I'm going to do plus 3. Excuse me, there's no parentheses there. It's a comma. Y, and I went down 4, so it's going to be minus 4. So remember, I counted starting from my original figure. You always start from the original and go down to your other figure that has the primes on it. So I went down 4, which is minus 4, and right 3 plus 3. What if I'm given an algebraic expression in 3 points? I know what you're thinking. Mr. C, what do? I don't know what to move or anything. Well, I can look at my algebraic expression and it'll tell me how much I need to translate my x's and my y's. I don't need the graph. So, if I look at my algebraic expression, it says x comma y goes to x minus 2, y plus 6. So, if I do x minus 2, which way am I going? I'm going to go left 2, because remember, x goes right and left, and it's minus, so left 2. And then I have y plus 6, so I'm going to go up 6, because y goes up and down. The y-axis goes up and down, and it's plus. So now I have to translate each of these numbers, my x left 2, or minus 2, and my y plus 6, or up 6. So my x here is 3y, xy. That way I don't get confused about which numbers to move. So if I do x minus 2, negative 3 minus 2 is going to give me, I should put on there, my new point is now j prime. So my x minus 2, negative 3 minus 2 is going to be negative 5, and 5 plus 6 is going to be 11. My k prime, x, which is 4, minus 2 gives me 2, and then y, which is 2, plus 6 gives me 8, and m prime, I have negative 1 minus 2, which gives me negative 3, and 0 plus 6 is going to give me 6. So the coordinates for the points in my new figure are going to be j prime is negative 5, 11, k prime is going to be 2, 8, and m prime is going to be negative 3, 6. Okay, so you have these two problems for your practice problems. So write the algebraic expression for a translation up 7 and right 5. And then translate the points along this algebraic expression. You have x comma y equals x minus 3, y plus 2. And your points are A, which is 6, negative 5, B, which is 2, 1, and C, which is negative 4, negative 7. Okay, so remember to take a picture of your answers and turn it in on Edmodo, and have a good night.